Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Guess what? It's time. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you're going to drink, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? Over the weekend, it was the first. So you know that I have affirmations as well as the affirmation for the whole month. Um, I have us a law of attraction card because it's Monday, and we're going to get us a card from a Wisdom of the Hidden Realm. Not to mention, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful, so that the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? Um, as a couple of you guys may already know, Miss Wanda and Miss Dial they haven't popped on this morning yet. Um, but their father passed over the weekend. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, gorgeous. Um, and so they are dealing with that. And so the inevitable has happened, and Miss Dial and Miss Wanda father passed over the weekend, and so I'm sending my prayers and my condolences to both of those ladies while they have to deal and go through the moment of mourning and grief. And so I'm accepting that Cabbage Patch love this morning because I need it. Let me tell you something. I don't know what happened, but you guys, I've been asleep for 2 hours. 2 hours. I've been asleep for 2 hours. I went to sleep at 4 o'clock this morning and I woke up at 6. But I'm here, you guys. So let's get it. I'm gonna give you guys the affirmation for June 1st. Because remember, we get this whole little spew. So I hope you guys, I did post it. I didn't forget about it. I did. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be taking a nap after this live. I'm gonna probably try to lay down. Everybody's still asleep. Um, I did post up yesterday or on the first that it was cinnamon thorn day. So if you forgot, I think you have up until today to throw the cinnamon through the front door. If you know what I'm talking about, I talk about it almost every month. So with that being said, let's get the affirmation for the month of June. It says, this month I express deep appreciation for my community. My neighborhood in particular is a joy to live in. I have only harmonious relationships with my neighbors, and we are all friendly and concerned for each other's welfare. We are all lovable and worthy of love, and we are compassionate people who look out for each other. I am so grateful to live in such a supportive environment with the most incredible people. I hope you guys live around incredible people because you know what? If it wasn't for my mom, I probably wouldn't realize the kind of people that we live around. The neighbors, and it might look that way. I I don't particularly they they weren't here when I left, but the neighbors this way, my mom is cool with them, and they look out for her though. They look out for her. The lady across the street. They look out for her, and my mom and them looks out for her because she lives by herself. And so I'm glad, even when I'm not present, that there are people around my mom that have built a relationship with her to the point that if they don't see her come outside, if they know that her garbage ain't been taken out, they calling over here to find out if she's okay. I'm glad that she has that kind of community and that I belong in this particular kind of community because I care about people. I'm just not really sociable. That's all. And so this month they said, hey, love where you are. Even if you're trying to move out of that atmosphere, even if you're trying to move out of the neighborhood. That's funny because my son called me the other day. It's grass cutting time in Detroit, and he said lady, um, the lady, the guy across the street came over and told him. He said, "I used to have the best looking grass till y'all moved over here." People that didn't talk to us. You get what I'm saying? And so, but they know that guess what? Somebody we looking out, and 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 they look out for us. People pay attention, even when you don't want them to. They pay attention. So this month, right along with all the intentions that you're putting into your home, put into the atmosphere to have it as peaceful as possible around your home. At least your two neighbors on the side can be decent. I'm not saying the whole block gonna be, because it ain't always like that. But at least the two neighbors on the side should be something. They should be some kind of lookout, some kind of, because you look out for people and you don't even be intentionally trying to look out for people. You hear a noise, you're gonna pay attention. You're gonna look and make sure it ain't the house next door, it ain't over here. Because guess what? If they trying to break in their house, next house gonna be your house, right? That's why they used to do that, uh, Michelle. Because guess what? If it's a thief in the neighborhood, if he over here stealing over at Mr. Johnny house, guess who house he coming to next? He over here peeping on my house too. So I'm looking out at Mr. Johnny house. I'm looking over at Sarah house. I'm looking over at everybody else's house. Because guess what? I want to know not what's going on inside of their house, but to be aware of what's going on outside of our houses. They got them ring doorbells, and everybody just, oh well, the ring doorbell to catch it. Everybody can't afford a ring doorbell, you guys. Something happened on our block, and the people come over talking about some. Can you show us the video of the ring doorbell? Everybody don't have a ring doorbell. Yeah, we were able to get one here. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up getting one installed in Detroit because I thought they were gonna steal my stuff. They was out there trying to steal my stuff, but everybody can't afford that. Sometimes just look out. Just pay attention. Not being too nosy. But you know that guess what? You ain't seen two guys come up to Mr. Johnny house and one of them walking on the side of the house and the other one at the front door. You know you ain't never seen that before. Might want to get Mr. Johnny number, be like, hey, I'm just saying. Sometimes we feel like, oh, we should mind our own business, and then when stuff hit the fan, we be like, damn, I wish I had their number so I could call over and tell them something wrong. Because you can't hooty hoot across the street if you don't got the phone number. But guess what? I'm talking to myself because I'm the person that don't have nobody phone number over here. I don't know who to call. They gate was blowing down. We had a whole storm. The people gate next door was blowing down. I'm in the bathroom window looking at it. I had to go and tell my mom, hey, call next door and tell the people next door that they gate falling. Because I'm the person that I look out for your house and I tell you if I see something. But I don't have nobody number to check on them, to call them, to say nothing. And even if they gate falling down, I don't have the number to do nothing. And so I'm not just talking smack to y'all. I'm talking to myself too. That's what the card of the day is about. It ain't always about, oh, I'm the head honcho and I know all the shit. I don't know all the shit. But guess what I do? I be trying to figure it out. You get it? Our affirmation for Saturday says, I rejoice in my sexuality. It is a wonderful gift. I rejoice in my sexuality. It is a wonderful gift. You know what? I'm glad Miss Wanda ain't no here because I don't want to hear her talking no smack to me this morning. Let me tell you something. A lot of us got some pent up frustration at it. Oh, it's me because I ain't been with nobody. But guess what? I rejoice in my sexuality. And I'm gonna rejoice in it with somebody else when I find somebody that's supposed to get that. And it's gonna be a wonderful gift for somebody. For somebody. I'm just saying. I mean, that's just a part of living as everything else. And sometimes at some point, I guess we get older and we decide that, hey, we want to shut it off or I'm not going to do that. And I'm at the point where, hey, I'm not just going, I used to, I told y'all last week sometime I could have found somebody to just, I ain't with that no more. I can't find nobody to just go on and hook me up right quick and going on about their business. They become stalkers and problems and all kind of stuff. So I don't want that. So I choose to stay alone until I find somebody that I want to deal with or that's even worthy. You know, that thing, because you are worthy of more than just a jump off. You understand? And when I realized that, and I ain't have a whole lot of jump offs, you guys, because I've been married twice. When I realized that, hey, I don't want to be nobody's jump off. I don't want to sleep with somebody and probably don't know their name. Because it was funny. I was in a bar one day and the guy says, hey, Teresa. He go up and he speak to a girl. We sitting at the bar. And then he walk off and he said, this when you know you didn't slept with too many niggas. He said, because I slept with her and she don't even remember me. I said, holy crap. I was not expecting that. People say some of the wildest stuff to me, and he wasn't with me. He just, I mean, it's somebody I just know. She wasn't even with me. I don't even know who the girl was. But for him to say that, it radiated in my brain, though. He said, she don't even know who I am. You gave a temple. This is your temple. Your body is your temple. And you gave up something so precious to somebody that you can't even remember. You don't even remember his face. That he walked up in your face and said, hey, hello, how are you? And she said, hey, how you doing? Like it was nothing. She wasn't sitting with another guy. It was nothing. And I was stunned, but it radiated with me that, hey, because it probably was a moment in my life right at that moment. I had just separated from my husband and I was thinking about maybe just grabbing me a dude right quick. And they was like, nope, Teresa, don't do that. And I looked and I was like, oh, okay. Well, Teresa, don't do that because that don't look too good. And you getting older. Good, great morning ahead, beautiful. How are you, Miss Phoenix? Yeah, that don't look too good. So, I mean, just at the age, I'm not judging people for whoever they decide to get a goods to, but mine's so precious, baby. I think that I got, and everybody on here probably think they got the, me too, I'm sleepy too, Phoenix. Everybody on here probably think they got the bomb.com, okay? Hmm. But, I'm telling you, I'm not just giving it away to anybody. I know. How long do you guys got before y'all get out for summer break? Quit playing. That stuff that make people be stalking your house, calling your phone, wanting to beat you up, all kind of stuff. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I don't want to fight because I don't want to give you none of my stuff. So, they get out when the kids in Michigan get out. I'm praying for you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Look, I got feet started with that shit this morning. She say they won't leave you alone. It's bad like that too, you guys. So I'm gonna give you the affirmation for today too. Look, I have no clue what mine doing, but let me tell you something. I get a text the other day to say, "Hey, good morning, MRS Miss Everett. Go away, go away, go away. Why are you texting me that?" See what I'm saying? So he put ownership on my name so that you understand what that means. I still own you. We are still married. We are still connected. Mm-mm. Go away, sir. Our affirmation for today is I allow more love into my life each and every day. You got, yeah, they said, listen, anything to be connected, anything to be connected to you, they will do it. I allow more love into my life each and every day. Absolutely. I allow more love into my life each and every day because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to be loved each and every day. So I invite more of that feeling than anything. No, sir. She said, no, sir. I'm not going to be your wife to pay no rent. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They become stalkish. And the funny thing is that it happens to women too. Women become stalkish on dudes. Because, baby, my brothers is something to be reckoned with. Yeah. My family members something to be reckoned with. I done seen some women do some crazy stuff too. Trying to hold on to these dudes, trying to hold on to that magic stick. And that's the part I'm telling you guys I don't want to be in. And I'm not scared to fall in love. I'm not afraid of falling in love. It just said that I'm going to allow more love into my life. I am not afraid to fall in love. What I don't want to fall in love with is the magic stick no more. I don't want to fall in love with the magic stick. I want to fall in love with somebody's intelligence, their brain, not that body. Nah. Oh, I know. I got you up this morning. At least you laughing, Phoenix. Shit, she said, I'm ready for school to be over, girl. That school over with. Listen, I done seen Chuck E. Cheese every day last week except for Saturday. I seen Chuck E. Cheese every day last week except for Saturday. And Phoenix, if you got Chuck E. Cheese near you, sweetheart, Chuck E. Cheese has this special going on where you can pay a certain amount is 49.59. It's three different packages, and they can go every day. They can go every day. Mm-hmm. It's for 2 months. It's for 2 months. It's every day for 2 months, not 1 month, for 2 months. So, and then you don't have to get them separate. So, say, and Phoenix, I'm gonna drop another pearl on you too. Look up Kids Bowl Free. I'm just giving you some ideas. They'll be out of school here shortly. Kids Bowl Free. Sign the boys up and you can take them bowling. It'll let you know the bowling people in the area. It'll let you know the bowling places in your area that's participating, and they get the bowl free all summer long. All summer long, every day. You can take them every day bowling. So those are two things that I'm just telling you because you saying you want their ass out of school right now until they in the house all damn day. You be like, I got to do something with them. Okay, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, you ain't never broke. My kids don't ever think I'm broke either. I can say I'm broke. They be laughing and shit. They think it's funny as hell. My son told me, "Oh, you rich," until even now they be looking like you had and stashed money somewhere. I don't know what's wrong with these kids. They better get themselves together. Our affirmation for today from our law of attraction, because it's Monday, it says, I cannot create in the experience of another. I cannot create any experience of another. He said, go on a red account. And while we talking about these kids, it's funny because it says, you cannot create any experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. Kids thinking our thoughts. We talking about them right now. And as we're talking about this particular situation, they don't think we broke or we ain't got the money they asked them for. How you gonna create something for me that I don't have? It says you cannot create any experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is to set up an example of joy. Become a being who thinks only of that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, and who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotions. You hear that? They said, focus on your damn self. That's what they said. They said, hey, you become the person that you inspire or you expect out of everybody else. You do that. They said, why don't you try figuring out, it said, who speaks only that of what you want. You try minding your the stuff that come out your mouth. So it says speak only the stuff you want, who does the stuff that they want to do. And who thinks. So your thought process and your speech process make you do stuff, right? So they said, hey, think only the stuff that you want to think about. Only the stuff that you want to do. Think it, speak it, and then do it. Ain't that funny? Because I think if you look at my little pen thing this morning, because I said on the little pen thing, if I ain't mistaken, that I hope that you have visions of happiness and then you act on that ish. If that's what I can't even see the pen because it go up as you guys type. But think it, speak it, and then act on that shit. Because you guys are amazing. We all got stuff going on. Y'all, we all have lazy days. We all got stuff where we don't feel like doing it. Some stuff we have to put on the back burner for a minute because some shit jump in front of it and be like, hey, I need the attention right now. You got to do this right now. It's okay. It's okay. You was built for that. You got it. And the days that you don't feel like doing it, it's okay to not do it that day. It's okay. So we're going to start June off. We're having a wonderful month because it's going to be great. Regardless of what goes on, it's going to be great. Because you're going to think it. You're going to speak it into the atmosphere. And then you're going to do it. I hear one person up. My mom up. Yeah, they do think we got a money tree. My kids do anyways. Good morning, Ma. I didn't. I've been a bottom. I don't know. I went to sleep at 4 o'clock this morning. Maxine went to sleep at 1. She was up at 1 o'clock in the morning. She went to sleep at 1 o'clock. So that's why I am going to lay back down with her, even if I don't go back to sleep. I'm gonna lay my ass back down next to her. Good morning. Nikki said, "Good morning, Auntie." And, and as I'm shuffling, and as I'm talking, and look what we get. Phoenix gets out here talking about some she's sleepy. The resting tree, you guys. hmm It says patience and stillness. Wow. I'm taking that this morning. It says patience and stillness. Mm. And the number 22, huh? It says the resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. Stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. We always planning to do something. We always, me and Phoenix, we just talked about that. We was just talking about how she got the summer planned out. How we always planning, and I'm gonna talk to myself because you know what? I'm a planner. I plan, or if I don't know where I'm going, if I don't know what I'm doing, if I don't know how I'm getting there, I listen. I probably have a panic attack. I don't know. But they say, hey, Teresa, sometimes you just got to go with the flow. I'm learning. I'm learning that I don't have control over everything. I'm learning that, hey, even in the midst of that planning, sometimes I'm going to have to improvise. I'm learning. It says this is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key to being with this ally. This is a representative of non-action and relaxation. And the funny thing is that even as I read that, you guys remember I'm getting ready to go to Cabo next week. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about, hey, how much I'm gonna relax, how much I'm gonna enjoy myself, and then let me tell you how stuff work. I started thinking about Maddie, and I started, well, Maddie just fine. Everything gonna be just fine. I'm gonna take a moment to just relax, to relax my mind, to not worry about anything. Just worry about the stuff that's in front of my face. A reset, because I need it. Sometimes we be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing through so long that you have to take a moment to reset. And I tell you guys that all the time. Oh God. I'm getting out of here. It says the resting tree asks you to slow down, sit back, and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't the time to forge ahead in any way. You may not be thinking enough, you may not be taking enough breaks. You may not be taking enough breaks. That's funny, huh? Good morning, bird. How are you, beautiful? I just told you before I even read this that sometimes we need to take a break. Sometimes every day ain't full speed ahead. Every day ain't, oh, I got the energy of Job and I'm running through this. Every day ain't that day. Some days is I gotta reset. I gotta, and today is probably one of those days for me. I feel absolutely amazing. Regardless of the amount of sleep that I had, I feel amazing. But yesterday was supposed to be a reset day and it's not. It's end up being today because I need to reset myself. I can't function and be tired. So I have to reset myself. It says, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within a space between breaths. So, like they said, hey, stuff is going to happen. They said, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of what you have going on, even when you can't see straight, you stop so that you can get yourself together. Stop and breathe so that you can find your footing. Because sometimes we run so fast, we run out of road. Stop so that you can find yourself. So you can catch up with your higher self. Like, hey, wait a minute. I done moved too fast. And it's not a long stop. It ain't like stop and just rest. It said resting tree. Resting. Which means you're resting to get your energy up to move forward. That's what it means. It means that, hey, in the midst of what you got going on, you need to stop, take a breath, rest, so that you can move forward. Sometimes some of these predicaments that we be in be whooping on our tail. Because they ain't solvable. Oh, it's a one-day solve. Some of these things we got to get down in and then be like, okay, I got to fix this for real. And even in the midst of that, you can stop. You can rest. You can breathe. It says when the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all that you can for now. And it's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold on its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideals will come if you do. Sometimes we be going at stuff so hard that if we take a moment to stop for a minute, we'll see that, hey, stop hammering that damn nail in there right there, because it's a piece of concrete behind there holding it, so you can't you need to pull that out and move it over. Sometimes we have to stop in the midst of what we're doing. Yep, I know we got stuff going on. I know all of those things. But sometimes you have to stop and breathe and take some time for yourself, whatever that looks like. Grief and mourning don't have time limits on it. It sneak up on you, all kind of stuff. They say, hey, it's okay. Take a rest. And that's funny because, like I told you guys, I hadn't even paid attention. I booked the stuff so fast that I hadn't even paid attention that the day that I fly out is Ajane and Michi's birthday. But I'm going to take the time to rest, which is probably absolutely amazing for me to be in a spot of resting, because that's a time for me. But it's okay because I'm still moving forward. Alex, if you want to know anything, like, I am feeling that feeling I told you and Michelle about right now. It's right now. Like, right now. And I know y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I talked to Alex and Michelle about it. And eventually I'll probably say something to you guys about it. But right now is there. Right now. Mm. It says amazing ideals will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing, and everything gets done. We do without doing, and everything gets done. So that means if it's not like work, if you're just doing the stuff that you need to do without overdoing yourself, things get done. It's okay to rest. They're reminding me Because I beat myself up a whole lot of times, like, okay, Teresa, I'm going to need you to get this energy up. I'm going to need you. Teresa, it's okay to rest. It's okay. I get it. I'm harder on myself than anybody could ever be on me. It's okay to rest, you guys. And so I thought to myself that, hey, you know what? My Sundays are going to be rest days. They used to be when I was growing up. My mom's Sundays was rest day. It was Saturday, you got up, you cleaned the house up, or whatever the case may be. And we went out, we did all kind of stuff. But Sunday was our rest day for real. Like we would get things ready for school or stuff like that. But we were absolutely, if we didn't have anything to do, we were in the house, chilling out, kicked up, watching some TV or something. I'm gonna incorporate that because I need a rest day. And so, with that being said, you guys, it's Monday. I want us to hump on through this week because we are great. We are victorious. You are absolutely amazing. You will do amazing things. You will be surprised. I expect the unexpected. Hey, it will be great this week because you are. Always seek to be the highest version of yourself in any situation every day. And before I get off of here, I want to tell Miss Wanda and Miss Dial again that you guys have my condolences, and I am praying for you guys. I am still praying for Miss K because, like I said, I don't know how it feels to lose a sibling, and I don't know how I feel to lose a parent, and I don't want to feel those feelings right now. Look at you being connected to me, Michelle. And so, I want us to have a wonderful day. And even in the midst of those times like now that Miss Dollar, Miss Wanda are feeling, I want them to reset. I want them to relax and reset because they got a whole lot of stuff to go through over the next week or whatever the case may be. Take some time for yourself because it's chaotic and all of those things. And I even appreciate Miss K taking time for herself. Because sometimes we just got to reset and figure it out. And whatever that looks like to you, you're not on a time limit. And so, um, eventually, I guess I'll try to figure out how to get these subscriptions up or whatever the case may be. But if you like it, hit the like button. I love you guys so very much. Share me out if you would like. It don't bother me none. I don't care that about people coming on here watching me. You guys, I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful start of your week. You deserve it. And at any moment that you feel like you need to rest, take a rest because you deserve that too. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you do, Miss Phoenix and Michelle and Alex and cousin Nikki and my brother and Wanda and Dow and Miss K and anybody else that I'm missing and the crazy Rock Grady that be watching and don't talk sometimes. And hey, everybody, you guys are amazing. Look at here. Look, and I didn't even know you was on here, beautiful. So I love you guys so very much. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful start of your week. And I'll see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.